Hello everyone, my name is Juliette Hurel, I'm a flute player and I'm here today to speak to you about my new CD dedicated to French women composers from the end of the 19th century. So it was a long time since we didn't record a CD with my dear friend pianist Hélène Couvert. The last CD we recorded was dedicated to Beethoven and Schubert. It was called À l'aube du romantisme, this one. Before we recorded a CD dedicated to Fauré, Debussy and Poulenc, this one. Even before we recorded some Haydn sonatas, which are actually not often played, which is such a shame. This is, by the way, a re-edition of this CD, which is quite old. Even before was a CD dedicated also to French music, with Jolivet, Messiaen, Chandelinos, and what more? Dutilleux, very good pieces actually. And even before, maybe you don't know, because this CD we cannot find anymore. It's very old, with the Prokofiev Sonata and the Martineau Sonata. Anyway, today we speak about Compositrice à l'aube du XXe siècle. Very exciting program, because many of these pieces you don't know and I didn't know before. So we were thinking, what would we like to record now? And actually we were playing the last years in concerts quite often the Mel Bonis Sonata, which is really a fantastic piece, extremely beautiful, with beautiful harmonies and a very strong dialogue between the piano and the flute. So then we were thinking maybe we could find some other women, and I knew the Matin de Printemps from Lily Boulanger and also the Sérénade aux Étoiles from Chaminade. But then I was very lucky to meet Claire Baudin. Claire Baudin, she created a festival in the south of France dedicated only to women composers, and the festival is called Présence Féminine. And I met this woman and she told me, Juliette, you know, there are many pieces written for flute and piano, I'm sure you don't know. And I told her, okay, great, but I really want to focus on French women from a certain time, so the end of the 19th century. And she told me, but you know, there is a big piece called Suite en 5 mouvements de Clémence de Grandval. So I was extremely astonished. Clémence de Grandval? Never heard of. Also, she told me about the Trois petites pièces de Augusta Holmes. Also never heard of. And actually many other pieces. So then I was completely excited to look on the internet, can I find the scores, can I find some recordings, and then we made a selection, of course, because we had to read all this music with Hélène, and the feeling of playing a piece you never heard before and to discover all these beauties, it was really like a gift, I must say, because they are so beautiful. You have to listen to them and you have to practice them. The Suite de Grandval is 5 movements, is more than 20 minutes. It's not understandable that it is not in the repertoire of the flute player. The piano part is extremely virtuous, the flute part also, and it's extremely cantabile and also extremely some virtuoso parts. You really have to discover this one. And also about this piece from Clémence de Grandval, you should know that the première was played because it's dedicated to Paul Taffanel. So the première of this piece, Paul Taffanel was playing at the flute and Camille Saint-Saëns was playing at the piano. So we had Clémence de Grandval, Augusta Holmes, then we had to make some selection in the pieces by Mel Bonis, because there are many pieces for flute and piano. So the sonata we knew, but then I fall in love with the pièce. It's a slow piece, extremely tender, and it's like, I don't know why it's not so often played, because it's really as good as Fauré, as all these beautiful slow pieces we have for flute and piano. So pièce de Mel Bonis is really great. And we also chose a little scherzo, extremely yes, how could I say? Yeah, light and happy and also very fluid, really French. And then Chaminade, I expressly didn't choose to play the concertino, because concertino, if I want to record it one day, hopefully, it will be with orchestra. So that's why I chose only the Sérénade aux Étoiles. And finally, Matin de Printemps, I knew from Lily Boulanger, but I didn't know the Nocturne. So the Nocturne, once again, a piece which is not enough played. And you have to know that the premiere of Nocturne was with Philippe Gobert and Nadia Boulanger playing the piano. And Nadia Boulanger was the big sister of Lily. And you have to know that Lily, she had a very short life. She died when she was 24 or 25. And she was extremely gifted, and she was very inspired by her old sister, Nadia. And it's very sad that she passed away. She was sick all her life, and she passed away so young, and who knows which beauties she would have composed. This is my flute. I love my flute. It's a pearl, 18 carats. You have to know that my previous flute was stolen in the train in 2011. So this is something I ask all of you, my dear flute players. When you have your flute in your bag, I had my flute in my bag next to me in the train. I was speaking with my dear niece, and when we arrived to Rotterdam, it was between Paris and Rotterdam, no more bag. So be very careful, because we always think this will happen to oh, poor guy, his flute was stolen, but we never think it can happen to you. But it happened to me, and it was horrible. I had the feeling someone cut an arm, or yeah, I was totally destroyed. And since then, of course, my bag is always between my legs. And even a good trick I give you, you put a leg in the part of this, I don't know the name, bretelle, okay? And then really be always with your flute. Your flute is like a jewel. We are so lucky to play such a beautiful instrument. But anyway, I'm very, very happy that I play this pearl flute, which gives a lot of richness, and which is technically, it's rock, never a problem. And that's really what we need when we are concert player. We play many concerts and we cannot have problem with the flute. So, and I'm also very happy I made this CD with this, because I hope we can hear the warmth of the sound in the recording. I think that's all for today. Hopefully we will meet soon, and all the best for all of you.
Le nouvel album de Juliette Hurel et Hélène Couvert est consacré à 5 compositrices françaises à l'aube du XXe siècle. Clémence de Grandval, comtesse, pianiste, cantatrice et compositrice, est l'auteure d'une 60aine de mélodies, dont Saint-Saëns dira: elles seraient certainement célèbres si leur auteur n'avait pas le tort, irrémédiable auprès de bien des gens, d'être femme. Augusta Holmès fit une glorieuse carrière. Elle était admirée par Liszt, Wagner, Saint-Saëns, dont elle repoussa d'ailleurs une demande en mariage. À l'occasion de l'exposition universelle de 1889, elle composa une œuvre monumentale pour plus de 1 millier de musiciens. Pendant ses études au conservatoire, Mélanie Bonis tombe éperdument amoureuse d'un chanteur. Sa famille, en désaccord total, l'oblige à démissionner du conservatoire et la marie à un riche industriel. Ses obligations familiales mirent un frein à sa carrière. Plus tard, grâce à son premier amour retrouvé, elle reprit la composition. Elle utilisait le pseudonyme Mel Bonis, laissant ainsi planer le doute sur son genre. Cécile Chaminade révéla très jeune des dons hors du commun. Bizet l'appelait d'ailleurs « mon petit Mozart ». Elle fit sale comble à travers le monde avec sa double carrière de pianiste et de compositrice. Lily Boulanger est née dans une famille de musiciens. Sa sœur Nadia, célèbre pédagogue, lui donne ses premières leçons de musique. En 1913, à l'âge de 19 ans, elle fut la première femme à recevoir le Grand Prix de Rome. Dès lors, le mot compositrice était né.